Hello guys, it's Kiran. Today I'm going to show you how I did this hairstyle. I'm actually using my friend today. So as you can see, we started off with diagonal partings at the side of his head, and what I'm doing is I'm going to cornrow my way down, and when I get to the end of each of the sections, I'm not going to braid all the way down, because these sections are then going to loop into the main braids at the top and cross over each other. It might make more sense when we actually get that far. But yeah, so far I'm just cornrowing down each section and not braiding until the end. I've zoomed in slightly here so you guys can see more clearly what I'm doing. If you didn't understand the method of how to cornrow, this might help for those of you who are more visual learners. I think I've got 9 to 10 sections on each side of my friend's hair. Repeat this process on each section. And this is what it looks like when all the sections are completed on the side of the head. As you can see, they're not braided all the way down like I said, because these mini cornrows will form into the big cornrow that's going to go at the top of his head. Now for the big cornrow, what I'm doing is parting down the middle of this section just to give me a good guideline. So as I'm braiding, I know the parting will stay in the middle of his head, so it won't look wonky, if that makes sense. Now I forgot to mention at the start, but the product I'm using throughout this hairstyle is just Shine and Jam, just the one product. It will be linked in the description for those of you that are curious of where to purchase it from. And I'm going to go ahead and start a normal stitch braid. I tried to get a good angle so you guys can roughly see what I'm doing and how I do it. You do have to take your time and be patient when you do a braid like stitch braids. It's a braid that can't really be rushed because the cleanness of each parting is essential for the stitch to look overall nice and neat. And as you can see, I'm gripping the hair quite tight, not too tight to hurt my friend. I wouldn't do that, but tight enough that the braid feels secure. And then as you can see, I am slowly feeding in the cornrows on the side of the hair into the big braid. I'm eyeballing it a little bit, but as I'm adding the hair in, I want it to be quite symmetrical to the other side. So I'm not rushing to add all the pieces in at once. I'm making sure as I add them in, the small cornrows fall nicely over each other. And I just repeat this until I've completed that braid, and that would be the finished hairstyle. But yeah, this was just a nice quick little video on how I did these braids. Hopefully you guys have learned something new. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you've got any future hairstyles in mind that you want me to show you, then comment down below. I would be more than happy to do that. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the video, guys.